Hey, welcome to Chatter Cheeks.
Yeah,
We're eating some snacks.
that's right. You called it Chatter Snacks today.
Chatter snacks today. Chatter snacking. Ooh, I meant to tell you. Fuck it, I'll just tell you
Tell
now.
me.
You were talking about eating chicken sandwich at Farmer Boys. So last weekend, which I think was probably 3 days ago, because I don't think it was that long ago, Thomas and I wanted some breakfast sandwiches. Okay, best fast food breakfast sandwich. Go.
I really like Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I've never tried Dunkin' Donuts.
They have a croissant.
Is it a
ham,
croissant?
cheese, egg croissant. You can put it on, I think, croissant or bagel. The croissant, though, by far.
Me, I think it's the same. Mine was Burger King
Oh,
croissant
yeah.
sandwich.
Used to be.
Yeah. So we decided, okay, we're gonna be completely whatever this morning. So we first went to McDonald's, got a sausage, egg, cheese McMuffin with a hash brown stuffed inside of it.
Okay.
So good. Then we went to Burger King, got the, croissant witch. And then we went to Carl's Jr. Have you had Carl's Jr.'s breakfast
I have
sandwiches?
never had their breakfast.
They're homemade biscuits.
See, I'm not a big
I'm not
fan
a
of
biscuit
biscuits.
person.
Okay.
But it's like a buttery, homemade, beautiful biscuit.
It's okay.
Delicious.
And it was delicious.
Yeah.
Was it ham or sausage or bacon?
I always order sausage.
See, I
I'm a
like the
sausage
ham
girl.
Or bacon.
Really?
Sausage. I mean, don't get me wrong. I won't.
No,
turn it down.
that's right. If you put bacon in it by accident, I would just eat it. Not a huge ham. I'm all about sausage.
There is a place. Have you had Madhouse Coffee?
Mm-mm.
They have really good breakfast sandwiches too. I just recently found them.
Is it croissant, bagel?
It's croissant.
I love me a
And
good
I
croissant.
think you can get sausage on it. I had bacon. But if you
I'll
get a
eat
chance.
bacon. Einstein's does good ones too.
Einstein's
If you like a
The
bagel.
only thing is I always get the little hash brownie things, which are so good, but they give me the shits.
The hash browns do?
Yeah.
Just from there or hash browns in general?
Just from there.
Oh, best hash brown? It's got to be McDonald's, right?
I don't know. No, Dunkin' Donuts.
I have never eaten at Dunkin' Donuts.
Dunkin' Donuts has, you know how Burger King has the little like circle ones?
The little pucks.
But Dunkin' Donuts has like a flavoring added to it,
With
and they're
seasoned
kind of like
salt?
soft. They're so good.
All right, maybe we'll have to go to
You
Dunkin'
have
Donuts.
to go. Yes.
I told myself, Dunkin' Donuts, not the best donut.
no.
Okay, best
Absolutely.
donut. Best donut.
There is this place called Dulce Donuts.
Where?
Have you tried it?
Uh-uh.
It's on Decatur. It's by Western High School, kind of like in that area, but it's on Decatur right past, I think, Washington
Okay.
on the right-hand side. So if you're going south on Decatur.
Is it by the Jack in the Box area?
Yes, like almost like kind of like
Mm-hmm. Straight across?
not straight across,
But in that
like,
side.
Yeah, on the other side.
What's it called again?
Dulce.
Dulce.
Dulce Donuts.
Because we're definite Pink Box fans.
See, now I feel like Pink Box is a little bit too sweet. I know. When I look at their menu, it looks great, and then I get it, and I'm so...
The problem is people always want to do their gourmet donuts, and they'll always be too sweet.
Okay.
Twisty Do, I think they call it like the old twist.
Okay.
It's just the twist glaze.
Oh.
Knocks my goddamn socks off every time.
Okay.
They have the cronut. I don't know if you like a cronut, but if you like croissants,
I do. I've tried cronuts.
so good.
There's
Oh, God,
there's
I
this
want
other
one now.
place. I don't know if I can't remember if Dulce's has these, but there's a place more in the Henderson area called Friendly's. They have a donut, and I want to say Dulce has one similar. They have a donut, and it has like a cream cheese filling.
I'm with you
Oh my God.
I'm with you.
Like,
because
ugh.
anything custardy,
Yeah.
like a Boston, love those.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But sometimes do you ever feel like you get that and the Bavarian cream isn't?
Yes. If you don't do it right, it
Yeah.
sucks. And I think it's a sin if you ever put whipped cream as the filling.
Oh,
That's
they
a-
need to tell you. Yes, you cannot say Bavarian cream.
I am
and
so
then you
glad
get
you
whipped
say
cream.
that.
That's
That's blasphemy.
not even the same thing. Like if you want whipped cream, great.
Whoever wants whipped cream as your stuffing,
Some idiots.
idiot.
But yeah, Bavarian cream is the way to go. I am going to
Get
try
it
this
custardy.
Quest gooey caramel flavor with peanuts candy bites.
Yes. Oh, and I didn't even say what I was having. Legendary Foods. Legendary Foods is actually my Wi-Fi password. It's Legendary Foods brown sugar cinnamon. It's a pastry. Pop-Tart.
And these are all keto friendly.
These are keto friendly. The donut I'm having later will not be. But for now.
Right?
Very good.
I think this was better. The other one was kind of hard.
Yeah. Don't you think those?
Oh my God.
Quest does it right in their gooey caramel.
Yeah.
It's super good. Yeah.
I would get these again.
Good job, Quest.
Uh-huh. Very good job, Quest.
So good. I love Chatter Snacks. We
we
should definitely have more Chatter Snacks.
Every episode should just be a part
We should
of
start with
Chatter
Chatter Snacks.
What if people are trying to do the keto diet? Not that I'm trying to follow it, but
I'd like to, but I can't.
if you're trying to find something that is at least less sugary, which I am diabetic, so I am trying to find. Yes, and
We
it's
could give
because
you-
I'm a fat fuck.
That's
So
right.
say whatever you want. That is why I am diabetic.
Then
Although I am
yeah.
trying, we're aware.
We are aware. That's
But-
why we're eating no sugar
Right.
chocolate.
Yes. So
This one's from Costco. It's pretty good.
I've
It's
heard.
the no sugar keto cups. I think they're pretty tasty.
I heard the Atkins are better.
Atkins are better. I mean, if you're going to go just low sugar and not worry about all the ingredients, that one's really good. But if you care about dextrose and like all this other shit, then Atkins is bad. But it all depends. If you're doing dirty keto, fucking eat away. That's what I say. But these are good. But we have a box, a whole bowl full of
I'm going to show you.
lovely low carb snacks.
So actually just want to tell you beforehand, before I got here, they were doing a testing and this bowl is what they used as my face. Cause
Do you
we
see the
kinda
resemblance?
match. Yeah. Look,
You see
see,
both
definitely.
very pale.
But the lighting ended up working great.
I think the lighting actually
on-
looks so good on you. I actually look like I'm whiter than you today.
You do.
So, hey, I'll take it. I'll take it.
Chocolate
take
on my
it.
fingers.
All right, so today we're going to play a game.
Yes.
It's called We're Not Really Strangers. And we're not really strangers, but Ashley and I, while we've known each other since 8th grade, I would say the last 20 years,
Yeah.
we've been
We became
adults, so
adults.
we don't hang out all the time. I remember talking to you on the phone or being with you all the time.
Oh yes. As teenagers.
So I know you as teenage Ashley.
Right. Mystery
Mystery.
for part of the time.
The gothic mystery. And that I don't really know Ashley today that well.
Right. Well, we were just discussing. Like you used to wear a pink necklace. Cross
when I was
necklace,
Catholic, no longer Catholic.
and
but
I
yes.
would take it and I would poke her in the boob with that cross necklace. And back then
It was big.
totally. Did it hurt you?
No, God, no.
Just making sure.
Felt
'cause
great.
I can be an asshole.
Felt
But I
great.
would poke you in the boob with it, and we would laugh and laugh and laugh. Today, could
Yeah.
you imagine if you were wearing a necklace and I just came up and like poked you in the
It
boob
would
with
be
it?
weird.
Right.
I wouldn't unwelcome it.
I think right. I think you'd be okay with it.
It would give me flashbacks to being a
Yes.
kid, but I would go, wow, that hasn't happened in 20 years.
Yeah, this is kind of weird now.
It's very strange. But yeah, we used to be super touchy.
And what happens, like, just because we're adults, why not still keep that playfulness?
What is it? Is it kind of like, hey, no, my body belongs to my husband now? No, fuck that.
I
It
think
really
it's
doesn't.
just, like you said, like you become adult and you kind of live your own lives
Yeah.
and things happen.
You get distant.
Yeah, well, you
then-
get married and you do become, accustomed to being with your husband for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where all your secrets and fun slumber party activities are now with your husband and not with each other anymore. It's kind of sad when you think about it.
It is.
But then I'm like, that's the way it should. That's the way it's supposed to go.
Right.
But I do miss that little
me too.
things every once in a while.
So it's weird though, because I have talked to people who still have that close connection with friends that they grew up with.
Me too.
I don't think they poked each other in the boob. So I don't think their connection was near as strong as ours.
Ours was weird. We had our own names for each other. We almost had an own
Yes.
language.
Almost.
I remember when you and I would hang out and like either your boyfriend or Thomas would stop by. They wouldn't quite understand what the hell we were doing. Because we would make up words. We would never have the same pet name for each other.
That's true.
Every time we saw each other, there was a new pet name.
That is true. So they
And
couldn't keep up.
It was
with
never weird. It was like, oh, okay, I'm, Biloba today.
Yes.
Whatever
Ginkgo
it was.
biloba, Steve Cooter.
Steve Cooter. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay. So we're going to get to know each other.
Yes.
So we're going to read cards this game. we're not really strangers. See the card box. And there's 3 levels. We're going to do 10 cards per level, 5 each. She'll read a card, I'll answer. I'll read a card, she answers. And we may get intimate.
Wherever the game takes us, we've decided we're going.
We're going for the ride. Why? Because we have snacks. We have road snacks.
Yes. So we're in it we got our water.
We got our water.
Snacks. We're in it for the long
snacks.
haul. This is going to be it. It's going to be a doozy.
Are you going to pull the first card or am I pulling the first card?
I'm going to pull the first card.
All right, pull it.
I'm going to do it.
And I've got a
so I can just pull from anywhere, right? At the one.
As one. Yeah.
I like to go for the middle.
Yeah, I do too. I never really like to go to the front.
Okay, this is perception. It says reminder. Let go of your attachment to the outcome.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Say it again. Reminder.
Reminder. Let go of your attachment to the outcome.
That's pretty deep if you really think about it.
It is. And you know what? It's actually really funny. So I told you how I practice some witchcraft stuff.
Yeah, you talked about it on our, I think, Free Ballin' episode.
One of the things in one of the episodes, the lessons that we talked about is that, like, not being attached, whatever it is that you're searching for, don't be attached to the outcome that you're looking for.
Because it's never going to actually happen the way that you always wanted.
Might not. If it does, great. But if it doesn't, great.
So is it basically the same thing as saying level set your expectations, kind of? To where it's like, if you're so married to it working out a certain way and it doesn't, will it destroy you?
Exactly. And what if whatever's in store actually works out better for you? Or
that's a good point.
The journey that you get to getting whatever it is that you want.
It's not the destination, it's the journey.
So then you live in the here and the now.
That's a good one. Mm-hmm. I did not expect a statement to come from these cards.
I didn't either.
Okay. Well, we're learning something because this is the first time we're actually playing this game.
Right. So now we know that it could be.
It could be a question or a statement. Okay. Same perception. This one is a wild card. Close your eyes. What color are my eyes?
They are brown.
Are they?
I think they're brown.
I don't think Miss Ashley knows me very well.
Green? Are they green?
They are like a greenish hazel. I am hurt, young lady. We have known each other for decades.
Oh, no.
You've never looked straight into my eye. No, from afar, they do look.
Yes. So let me get like as close as this will allow. Oh, you're right. They are more of a green.
I'm sure they have brown specks, so.
No, so when we watch these, when I watch these back sometimes.
Yeah.
My eyes
Your eyes
blue,
are very light.
But my eyes are not blue.
Your eyes are very light, though. Your eyes are very light,
tiny.
Greenish hazel.
And yours look like.
I will say my eyes.
Bambi dough.
Yes. I look at my eyes and I'm like, I think I'm almost alien-like.
No.
But then yours are like these light,
I'm like
beautiful. It's so funny the impression that you have of yourself. That I look at you, I'm like, look at her posture. Look at the way she's gorgeous. So stupid.
We are so stupid.
Okay.
We should just love our freaking selves.
Well, I love you.
I love you too. Okay.
All right.
Dun, 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 dun. Ooh. Who do you think my celebrity crush is?
Today? God, do you have one?
I do.
Oh, shit. Oh, this is so hard. Because I know, like, in high school who I would have picked. Okay. Celebrity crush now. I don't even know your type now. Could I get a hint? If I ask you a question, would you answer it?
Yes.
Is this famous person a typically hot guy?
Yes.
Okay, so many women find him attractive. I'm going to say Thor.
Oh, that is a good one, but no.
No, who is it?
Ryan Reynolds.
Really?
Yes.
What is it about Ryan? He is hot.
So not only is he freaking hot, yes, he's so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And what is that? The red, where he wears the red mask thing. Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. I suck at those questions, but yes, I know what you're talking about.
We've watched that movie and he's so fantastic in it.
Ryan Reynolds. I
Yes.
wouldn't have guessed that. I'm going to write that down. 'Cause it's something.
So if that ever comes up on Jeopardy, you now know.
I know. Ashley, who is Ryan Reynolds. Okay. All right. I learned something.
Right?
All right. On a scale of 1 to 10, how messy do you think my car is? 1 being clean, the cleanest, 10 a complete disaster, and explain.
Oh, it's got to be 1. Everything. We haven't even discussed this, I don't think, on here yet.
I don't think so.
But Miss Rose just showed me her frickin' spice drawer. Not only is every single spice in the same container, it is in alphabetical order. You might think that's amazing, but her sock drawer is even more amazing. You got to put a picture up now. You got to show them.
I will, right here.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Both the spice,
The spice and,
and
the socks. Maybe even my car.
Maybe even so is it?
Yes, it is. I just vacuumed it 2 days ago. So yes,
I knew it.
You are right. You know me so well.
Okay. I'm just going to take this first one. Ooh.
Daring.
Do I seem like someone who would get a name tattooed on myself?
Fuck yes. I think you have Josh, don't you?
I do.
Okay.
I do.
Is it a tramp stamp?
It is a tramp stamp.
Okay, I do
Have you
remember
seen
that.
it?
I think I saw it when you first got it.
Yes.
Because you got it soon after you met, right?
Oh, gosh.
Were you married yet?
We were married.
And then you got it. I do remember seeing it and going,
It's a bad
you don't
idea.
know each other that well.
I know. And now I think it was about like 17 or 18 years ago.
Yeah.
And it's still there. We're still together.
I mean, it worked out. Do you ever regret that? I mean, obviously,
I
probably not,
don't.
right? Because you're together, love each other.
But I do not recommend people do it.
What, the tramp stamp or a name?
A name.
I agree.
I just
It's
don't
daring.
think. Yeah.
Unless they're your children, fine. But I do like your symbol. I don't know if you want to share
Oh,
your
yeah.
symbol. But
For
her
my-
symbol for her daughter.
For my daughter, her favorite color is blue, and
Yeah.
her name has star in it. So
And it's perfect because it's a symbol that only you know and you'd have to explain it. It doesn't just
Yeah.
say her name. I think that's
exactly.
kind of a symbol. I like that
Yeah.
better. Okay.
So that was a fairly easy one, right? The last
Yeah.
two we know.
I feel like I know you more than I thought. Okay. I'm going to go for the end. Oh, okay. How many speeding tickets do you think I've gotten in my life?
I don't think you have any.
No, I do.
What?
Yeah. In my life, I gotten 2 in high school.
Okay.
And then after high school, I probably gotten 1. I haven't had a speeding ticket in like 15 years.
Okay.
But yeah, all together, I'm going to say 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. I'm a rebel on the street.
Very interesting.
Don't you remember I got a ticket and I had to go to traffic school in high
That's
school?
Right.
I took my mom's van out to drop Thomas off at home. And she knew I was taking the van. But I was speeding because I was like, oh, it's I think it was like 9 p.m. And the sun's down, I have to go home.
Right.
And
You
I
need
was
to get
speeding home. And then I got pulled over by a police officer and he's like, do you know that going above 60 miles per hour, if your tire was to pop, you're instantly dead? I remember him
Oh my
saying that.
gosh.
And it scared the crap out. I was
Of
like
course.
16.
Right.
It was so scary. And then he gave me a ticket and I had to go to
What a jerk.
school for it. Yeah. Then fucking asshole.
How many speeding tickets do you think I have?
Like, I almost want to say none, but I'm going to say 1.
I have never had a speeding ticket in my life.
Really?
Would you believe that?
I don't believe that. I think
I
you're
know.
lying to
No,
me.
I swear to you.
Really? 0.
Is that crazy?
Do you,
Yeah.
you don't, do you
I
drive?
do speed.
You just got lucky.
I do. I
You
get
know
very
why?
lucky.
You know why? Jesus has the wheel.
That is true. That is true. I have asked Jesus many times, please
He
take
took the wheel.
And I asked him, cover me in the blood of God. And that's how it's gotten me this far.
That's my problem.
Now, it's not that I've never had a ticket. Because if you remember, in high school, when we were coming home from, was it 7-Eleven? Somewhere, and we clipped that guy.
Oh my God.
going into my
My
grandparents'.
fucking life flashed before my eyes. It was a Corvette.
Yes, it was a Corvette.
Oh my God.
I got a ticket for that.
Nothing happened to the Corvette.
I think it was like a minor scratch at the because I only clipped him at the very end.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, thank God.
Oh my good. Thank you, Jesus.
But I did get a ticket for that.
Did you?
I did.
Oh, eventually when they went through insurance and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember that being so freaking scary.
That was.
Oh.
Was that as scary though as the one where that we were driving in my grandparents' van? We went to play soccer. We were doing one thing healthy for ourselves.
We went to one practice.
I know. I don't even think we were going to a practice.
Oh.
We were just going to practice. Like we
Oh.
weren't even prompted to do it. We were like, let's just fucking do
It's
this.
so rare. I don't even remember.
And they ran into your side.
It was my accident?
No. So
Oh,
I'm driving.
you're driving.
And I'm on the left-hand side. They hit and we go up onto the median. Do you remember?
I do not.
And you were like, oh my God, the guy's looking at my face. And we got out. It was before we had cell phones.
Yeah.
So I'm freaking out. And I asked them, they had a cell phone. And I said, I just want to call my uncle. And they're like, please don't call the cops. So we end up calling my uncle. He shows up. They leave. And then those cunts say that we merged in the middle.
I don't remember that at all.
Oh, man.
Holy crap. I remember the Corvette very well.
Oh.
But is that why your van was so dinged?
So that was...
Because you had dents like everywhere in that
was
van.
the side. And then we were driving. I can't remember who was all in the car, but we had the radio on. I went to turn the radio, like move it. And I didn't realize the truck in front of me had stopped. So I like smashed
Was I there?
the van. I don't
I don't remember that one.
think you were there.
Dude, you should have gotten so many more tickets.
I should have. I think I did get a ticket for that as well. And I don't know with the other one. Yeah, but not speeding. I've never
Not
had
speeding.
a speeding ticket.
You will hit things, but you will
Yes.
not speed. But I remember hitting things. I remember my mom, it's funny because we had the same van. Like
Right.
mine was like a
Tan.
yours was white, but it was the same Windstar stupid van.
Yes.
And I was driving. Were you with me? It was, remember that guy from McDonald's, Joey?
Yes.
And my brother was coming into town. So we were, I think, senior year in high school. My brother was coming into town. So we were driving my van. I think you were there with me to go pick up my brother. Anyhow, we stopped at Fat Burger
Okay.
to eat. And when I was turning into the drive-through, it clipped, like there was this like post and it clipped the side of my mom's van, kind of scratched it. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
And I remember like it hit it, and instead of like backing up, I was like, "Oh, let's just keep going forward," and it like scratched the side. And she
Yes.
never said anything about it.
So weird, right?
Yeah, you would. If someone put water on my car, I would be like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yes.
But she
And
said
of all
nothing.
people, your mom would definitely expect.
Yeah, you would think, but no.
Whew, you got
Yeah.
away with that
Phew.
one.
Man, that would have been lots of allowances, given that I was only paid $10 a month
Yes, that's true.
for doing all the dishes, all the cooking.
Is that true? $10 a month?
Yes,
Oh man.
you don't remember that,
No.
dude?
I thought you got more than $10 a month.
Every time we would go out, I'm like, how bad do I want this burrito supreme?
Oh no.
That's why I loved going to your parents' house, because they would be like, okay, go to Taco Bell, here's some money. And I'm like, I'm eating for free today. Your parents are
Get
buying.
this fucking Taco Bell.
That's right. Anytime I could get a free meal, that's allowance in my pocket.
Same, right?
So stupid. Oh, excuse me. Sorry, snacks. Keto makes me
They just
fart. All right, your
Oh.
turn. How many do we got? 1,
That's
2,
right.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
2 more of each.
All right. Do you think I fall in love easily? Why or why not?
Ooh, I think. Oh, that's such a good one. I do think you do fall in love easily. Why? I feel that as soon as you feel someone accepts you, you easily cave in.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say yes, I do.
Yeah.
I do fall in love.
Once you
easily.
feel accepted, I feel like that's it. That's all you
the
need.
floodgates open.
Yeah.
I'm like an open
Yeah.
vagina,
Yeah.
ready for the taking.
Definite open. Yes.
The truth.
Yes. I do know you. I know
You
you.
do.
I know you. God, what's up with these fucking wild cards? Close your eyes.
Okay.
What color is my shirt?
Well, I know that it says Something about love. Is it black? And it says like love you? It's gray. Love wins. I was close.
Love wins. You really thought my shirt was black today?
I did. Maybe because mine is.
Oh, maybe. We're self-absorbed.
We are. That's what it is.
Wow. Okay. I'm learning a lot about you.
Dang it. I want one of those fucking wild cards.
Just trick you.
Okay. Do you think I intimidate others? Why or why not?
No, I don't. I think you might because you think you have resting bitch face maybe because you don't want to be social, but I think your demeanor is always very friendly looking.
Interesting. So, I do not feel like I intimidate people.
So you agree.
But I have been told
that
you
do?
I am intimidating.
Maybe
Weird.
because you're not open. Because do you smile?
All the time.
Really?
Yes.
Like normally? Like when you make eye contact?
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Although
it's weird that you would be intimidating then.
But you know what it is? So I think we've talked about this before, the fake it till you make it.
Yeah.
So I'm not the most like confident person, but when I go to work, I do walk through the hallways. Like I've told myself, like, I'm going to take up space and I'm going to just walk like I own this place. So maybe that's why.
So do you really feel like that is your demeanor at work? You take up the space?
But I'm very friendly. But so we're wearing masks right now, so you can't really tell that I'm smiling. But I do say like, good morning, hello, how you doing?
So maybe the confidence.
So after they get to know me, then they're like, she's the best person I've ever met.
It's true.
But she's a cunt.
But that's why you're the best.
So
Because do you want to be a pushover?
No, heck no. Okay.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Ooh, yours, last one.
I just picked. Do you think people are?
Oh yeah, me. I'm the last one.
Come on, don't get another wild card.
Okay. Do I seem like more of a creative or analytical type? Explain.
Analytical for sure, because.
Please tell me why.
I know the spreadsheets that you've come up with your health concerns. And so anyone who is analytical loves Excel sheets.
I do love a good Excel sheet.
Right?
Oh, a good formula.
See, but I don't think that I think you have the ability to be creative as well. I just think that you are naturally inclined to be analytical. See, like I think your spice rack, totally analytical, but very creative as well. Because every single one matches.
Okay.
So,
I agree.
Yeah.
I feel that analytics is definitely
your forte.
Yeah. I think it comes from obsessive compulsion too. Like being analytical kind of goes hand in hand. But yes, you're right. Pat
myself on the
Good
back.
job. Shall we dig a little deeper into level 2?
Yes, I think we should. Are you ready?
Crack it.
Okay.
Bust that nut. What's the what is it called?
Connection.
Okay, so we were on perception, now we're connecting. You ready to connect?
Now, okay. What are you more afraid of? Failure or success? And why? Wow. Why?
Ooh, we are connecting.
We are, aren't we?
And this is a me question, not about you.
Yeah.
I think I'm more afraid of failure than success.
Okay. And why?
Oh boy. Because I already have so many self-esteem issues that, weight, not going to college for what I'm doing. So I already have all of these like preconceived notions about how I couldn't be successful, that if I fail on top of that, it crushes me more. I would rather take the risk and succeed than take the risk and fail.
Interesting.
Because then it just reconfirms all of the bad things I already feel about myself.
So do you think that keeps you from taking risks?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. There's this position that I want to apply for, and I'm waiting for it to be open because with COVID, we've kind of had a hiring freeze. And it's a position that's a promotion for me. It would be extremely challenging, but I keep telling myself, when it's open, go for it. don't even think about it. Just go for it.
Yes.
So I keep telling myself, okay, once it comes up, just try
Do
it.
it.
And I keep trying to psych myself out. But I'm trying to like, not think about the failure. And even if I don't get it, I at least tried.
Right.
So I'm just trying to put that. Yeah. So we'll see.
I'm going to pump you
We'll
up.
see.
I'm gonna
Maybe
pump you
I'll
up.
give you an update
Fuck
once they
yeah.
actually
I hope
post
you do it.
I hope
I hope you do
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
You'll rock their socks off.
So
Then they'll see your toes and be like,
well, they do already.
Oh, that's
true.
true.
Have you ever put your toes on Zoom?
all the time. My toes bring all the boys to the yard.
No. All right. What is a dream you've let go of?
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah, that's a really good one.
So growing up, I don't know if I told you this story, but do you remember the show Ally McBeal?
Yeah.
Did I tell you this one?
I don't think so.
So in Ally McBeal, I think it came out in the 90s.
Mhm.
They all dressed in pencil skirts.
Yes.
And they're attorneys. So they would have briefcases. So in my head, I had this idea that when I was older, I was going to be thin. I was going to wear pencil skirts, blazers, have a briefcase, high heels, walking upstairs. I don't know where I was going.
Did you have a profession attached or just this is the
didn't.
look?
No, this is just the look that I was going to have.
Okay.
And then perhaps like, I don't know what they're called, but like they're kind of like buns, but I think it's like chignon or chignon
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Like that was going to be me. And I think so like 17-year-old Ashley had this idea in her head, right? And probably by the time I was 30, that was going to be me. So I'm 39 now. I've completely just
Let
that
go.
dream, I have let go of it. I am not ever going to be that. Well, I wouldn't say that I would never, but if I never make it there, I'm okay with that. There's other aspects of the dream I kind of hold on to. I don't want to wear high heels. I don't care about pencil skirts.
It's so
I don't
funny.
care
I was
about
thinking
blazers.
that.
I don't give a fuck about a fucking briefcase.
Yeah, what do you hold
So-
in a fucking briefcase these days?
It just looked really
It
cool
does.
when they would be like, running up the stairs, going to get their case. And I don't want to be a lawyer either.
No.
But
Did you play with Barbies when you were a kid?
I did.
There's this do you remember Day to Night Barbie?
No.
It was the one where she had a pencil skirt on, a nice
Ooh.
blazer, obviously it was all pink.
Pink.
And she had a briefcase and a
Yes.
hat with the like little polka dots.
Yes.
And at night the whole thing like reversed and it was like this gown and like whatever. But I remember that same thing of just looking how just put together she was during the day and professional. There's something about a professional woman
Yeah.
that looks powerful and like just kind of you idolize it.
right.
So I could see that. I didn't know that
Absolutely.
about Ally McBeal though.
Is that so silly?
You like picked
I don't know why. I have no idea where that comes from because my mom is not like that. Like nobody in my family, no females in my family
Yeah, maybe that's why.
wear
It's kinda
pencil.
like,
Could be.
something
wanted to
that's
veer
completely
away.
different.
But I'm actually okay with who I am now.
Of course.
For the most part, I mean, my chub could go away.
Yeah, I could definitely.
But but
so.
other than that, I
Yeah.
don't even want a briefcase.
Fuck briefcase. I don't even like holding a purse most of the time.
Although, have you ever like, the snap sound it makes when you open it?
Yes.
And you close it?
Yes.
That is kind of sexy.
You know what's even sexier, and this might just be my OCD, is when you open a briefcase and it's super organized.
Oh.
Have you ever seen that movie Up in the Air with George Clooney where he like travels all over the place?
Oh, long time ago.
Oh God, the way that he packs his briefcase and his suitcase, how everything's folded in a certain
See, I don't
shit.
remember that part of it.
Oh, that's the only thing I remember of the movie. That's the only thing I think. with
Interesting.
The briefcase.
Very interesting.
Interesting the things that you remember.
Okay.
All right, let's connect.
Next one, making a connection. Ooh. What's been your happiest memory this past year?
This past year, so the last 12 months, my husband no longer having cancer is
Absolutely.
probably, and it's weird because it's not the happiest achievement of mine. It's just one that we share, that we don't have to stress about his health and he's doing well and I don't have to go to doctor's appointments and stay up all night and cry in the shower. So that's the happiest.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I can see that.
That's definite. I want a wild card.
I know. I don't want you to get any more
No
wild
wild
cards.
cards. All right. What lesson took you the longest to unlearn?
Ooh.
These are really good.
They are, aren't they?
Yeah.
What lesson took me the longest to
To unlearn.
So I think there's a cultural and societal idea that if somebody is blood, they're your family, you have to love them.
So good.
So as we've talked about before with our father issues,
Yeah.
it took me a really long time to be okay with saying, fuck that shit. I don't care if they're family or not. If they are toxic and they don't bring any goodness to my life, I'm not going to put up with that shit.
Yeah.
That I think is what took me the longest to unlearn.
That's
just
so
because
good.
somebody is family does not mean I have to hold on to them and allow them to treat me like shit.
That's a really good one. Because does anyone, I don't know if anyone ever tells you this now, but do you ever hear like but you only have one mom. You only have one dad. I hate that.
I feel like that comes from people who have really good parents.
I think so too. Or if their parents have passed early on to where they miss them.
Right.
I think that's a big one too. But it's like, you don't know my story.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And if you've never had a parent that has, or not even just parent, a family member in general who's
toxic.
brought that toxic, you just cannot understand.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I continue to
It's hard.
try to unlearn that one.
Oh, don't get me wrong.
Stuck.
There are still, so my mom and I are not on talking terms, but there are still times that I want to still talk to her because she's my mom. But it's just not a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's a really good one.
We'll touch on that more. So just
mama drama's coming.
Hang on tight to your booties. Yes.
Yes. We needed to air that out.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's make another wild
Let's do
card.
a wild
connection.
card. Wild card. Wild card.
Ooh, I got a wild card. Ooh. Oh, this one's fun.
Oh.
Create a secret handshake.
Between us?
Yes. I mean, it just says create one. So, I mean, we're here. My hands are a little sweaty.
Okay.
But just because you make me nervous being this close.
Wait, we gotta.
Here, you know what? I will come closer. So
Can
my
you-
hands.
Hey. You know, it's so funny. This was a handshake. Barf. Was a handshake my brother and I used to do as kids.
Aww.
But we won't do that one between us. I think what we should do is do some kind of like scissoring with our fingers. Oh, we have to do it like this. Like scissor, slap, and then we go bloop.
I love that. Scissor, slap, bloop.
Bloop.
That was awesome.
There you go. That's our greeting for now on.
I'm so glad I got that wild card.
All right. Ooh, this is a good one too. Are you lying to yourself about anything?
Am I lying to myself about anything? I mean, I'm sure I am. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think we all are at some point.
You know, for me, what I definitely lie to myself about is sometimes I will underestimate the amount of food that I'm eating. I will lie to myself and I will say, oh, I didn't do so bad today, knowing that I really did.
Yeah. Do you log your food at all?
I used to. It's just
no. I'm same.
lot of work.
I'm same.
I mean, when I did lose the most weight, was logging, but I got to the point where I knew how much a banana was. But I start thinking, you know, because I follow these people on Instagram that are eating disorder recovery specialists. A lot of them are social workers, clinical, and they talk about what it was like in their eating disorder. So I know this probably sounds ridiculous because you're looking at me and you're like, I'm fat, but I don't want to have an eating disorder. Like, I don't want to become so obsessed with food that I can't enjoy my time with my kids and my family.
Yeah.
You know, so it's hard. Yeah, I don't know, but definitely I like, and you know, sometimes I probably lie to myself on the opposite end too. Like, oh God, Ash, you look so fat. And then it's like, but I'm really the same. My body hasn't changed from one day to the next. That, you know, I'm really probably just feeling bloated, and maybe my period's coming.
That's my excuse. I'm like, oh, my period's starting in 4 weeks. It's totally that.
That's a good one.
It's like, hey, yeah, that's always it.
Right?
Oh, I'm 10 pounds heavier than I thought. Total bloat.
Exactly. It's all
all water weight, guys.
By next week, it's going to be gone plus another 10.
Exactly.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Okay. Let's do another one. What title would you give this chapter in your life?
These are deep thinking ones. What title? Acceptance. I think I'm on the acceptance phase of my life. That. To where I'm not rejecting myself and I'm trying to just accept who I am, the education level, my health level, just who I am as a wife, as a friend, and that's who I am. And if I accept me, maybe everyone else can too, right?
I like that.
Yeah.
Do you feel like that's a lot of it has to do with getting older?
I think so. I think as we near 40, which is coming very soon, I feel like, hey, my 20s were just trial and error. You make a lot of mistakes in your 20s, in your marriage, in real life, finance, jobs, whatever. And then 30s, you're just trying to piece them together to figure out what will my life look like. And I think as you near your 40s, it's like, okay, this is my life. Now, how can I find some acceptance to go, this is the foundation I've built, and I'm hoping in my 40s it will be, I'm just secure in who I am. I'm hoping.
Well, have you heard people that are in their 40s talk about that?
I have a friend who's now in her 50s, but when she was in her 40s, she always said it's the best decade.
I've heard that too.
Because all the bullshit is left behind. You know who you are. You're confident in who you are. And I'm really hoping that this next decade brings confidence.
I think so. I do believe that.
Yeah.
And I know it's so strange, the circle of, and I don't know if you find this, but as I get older, the whole concept of the circle of life, because there's all these you watch reality shows, right?
Yes.
So there's the one I watch. It's called Are You the One? It's a bunch of like 20
the MTV one you were talking about.
Yeah. And they're so superficial and shallow.
Yeah.
But they really do fall in love heavy. So on one hand, I kind of feel sorry for them because they are in that stage where there is a lot of, criticism of themselves. Yep. And I think even though like they're beautiful for the most part, they got these banging bodies. Of course. And I look at it and I go, you know what? Even though they have what I thought I wanted, they're just as insecure.
Oh, I think sometimes more because they have to live up to that standard. Right? It's like, granted, I don't think we were ugly.
No.
We were never ugly. We just had body issues.
Yeah.
And most of it was all internal. Most people outwardly really didn't care.
No.
Right? Like, we attracted guys. Like, it was fine. But I think because we didn't have that image to uphold constantly, we didn't have that, like, pressure. Right? I think they'd have that. And sometimes that might be all they have to offer and bring to the table. So it's like, and that's why I think you see a lot of women like into their 50s still trying to look like their 20s because that's all they were ever valued for.
Wow.
Right? And that's one thing I will say that I'm proud of myself is that not that I could rely on my looks, but it wasn't something that I did. It's like you have to bring some value in something, intelligence, sense of humor, something.
Right.
And that you didn't have to focus too much on like how I look. I didn't have to wear that pencil skirt in order to get the job.
Right.
Right. I could come with my fat slacks.
Yeah. And your brain, you brought enough of that experience to the table.
Hard work, I think.
Yeah, and people see that.
Yeah.
So do you have so for example, like myself, I have to be honest. There are times that I sometimes want to Botox my forehead because of some of the wrinkles.
Okay.
And I have considered because I kind of have a waddle here.
Yeah,
so I'm hoping once I lose weight, like that goes away. But if it doesn't, I have considered plastic surgery.
Like liposuction?
Like a neck lift.
Oh, like an actual lift.
And then I've even thought about, because my lips are kind of thin, I have thought about Botoxing them just a little bit. Do you have any of those that you've thought about enhancing?
No.
Well, I mean, you don't need to.
No. Listen, like when I laugh, like these like lines, I look at them, but it's weird that you say that about yourself because we're very similar in that we've kind of grown up with our spouses. So when I see lines on my face or I see like Thomas is getting some grays, I'm actually getting some grays too. I see it and I go, this was built together.
Aww.
Right? Like we built the stresses that I feel are not something that I did on my own that caused it. Like this is because of the life we've created that I kind of embrace it and go, I don't really care.
I love that.
And I don't want like, you know, my grandmother on my mom's side, like there's so much strife to look good and wear makeup and do this. And she still wears curlers to bed. And it's like, I want to be my grandma on my dad's side that just doesn't give a fuck. She'll put on some red lipstick and she's beautiful.
I love that.
Right?
She
I want
rocks
that.
it.
Yeah. She's wrinkly, but doesn't matter.
And I mean, really, that's probably the way most of us should look at it.
Yeah.
I guess for me, it's more, I'm just curious to see what, okay, so the wrinkles up here, I don't know, but I don't
even see wrinkles on your forehead. I have more freaking wrinkles on my forehead.
Well, my hair, see, I have bangs. That's, my hairstylist taught me. Bangs kind of help. You don't have any.
I could have had bangs down here.
Well, yes. So then you need to do like,
Yeah.
You don't even have, stop it. But I've always wondered what it's like to have lips that are a little bit, well, see, like I told you, like
I
you
agree.
have that beautiful Cupid
I always
bow.
wanted like the fuller top lip. Like I have my dad's top lip where it's kind of thin. I always wanted like not Kylie,
But you have
lips.
that Cupid, you don't need it.
but I've always wanted like fuller ones.
You don't need.
Does Josh have full lips?
No. And he doesn't care. Honestly, he doesn't give a shit. I will say
Yeah.
that. Like, I think
So
both
this
of
is
our
all
husbands-
your internal.
Oh, yeah. I would say both of our husbands
Yeah.
don't ever say, like, you need. In fact, my husband's like, why don't you just stop dyeing your hair?
Yeah, my husband told me stop wearing makeup.
I'm like, same. If I wear a lot, Josh is like, you don't have to do all that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I know, but
I mean, it's
like
nice,
to.
but I'm like, but do you do it for yourself or for other people?
I do it for myself, totally.
Okay,
and
good.
that's why there's some days I'm totally cool with not
Yeah.
going
Right.
with makeup. So
So you don't feel like you're doing it for other women? Because that's like a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah.
No, I definitely do not want anyone, especially women. I do not want women to ever feel intimidated of me.
Yeah.
I feel like, and we've talked about this, like I'm not a real, like the women empowerment stuff that gets on, I think that's like a little bit overblown.
I agree. Yeah.
But I think it's the way they go about it, because I do think it is really important to have each other's back, if
Yes.
that makes sense, right?
Yes.
So I never want to make another woman feel inferior to me. I feel like we're all together on this. But I think it's really important that each of us just practice that on an individual level. I don't need a fucking billboard to tell me that.
Right. But if you're
women
going to
empowerment.
empower women, don't make it a competition.
Right.
Because women are competing against each other consistently,
Yes.
and that is so annoying.
That's, you know what? And that's a great point. I
Yeah.
think it really does when they make that kind of stuff. Like we've talked about it, where there's women that are in a CEO position and
Yes.
they make it all about her being a woman.
Yes, she has a vagina. Oh my God. No, she's smart.
Yes.
She's the best fit for this job over all of the candidates.
Right.
Period.
Right. And that's
Like,
all that it should be. Because if it was
yeah.
a man, we wouldn't be like,
You wouldn't be like,
"Oh,
can you believe
it's
this
a man CEO."
this human with a penis got it? Like, who cares?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She did it
it's
because she
annoying.
was the best.
Right. And she's
Yeah.
badass bitch.
But at the same time, like I said, I don't want anyone to feel. So no, when I do my makeup, I really
for you.
look in the mirror and I'm like, damn, Ash, you be looking good today.
That's awesome.
I
Yeah, that's
wanna
a good feeling.
Finger your butthole
Whew. Went right to the poot.
every time.
Every time.
That's all it's about, you know. Okay.
All right. All
So
right.
I think it's you. Oh, acceptance. That's right. It went back to you said
And that was, who pulled the last one? Me?
you did.
Okay. So it's
no,
your turn.
I pulled right because what title would you?
Oh,
give?
acceptance. Okay. So how many do we got there?
7.
7. Okay. Ooh, I got a wild card.
No, let it be a good one.
Okay.
Don't make me close
this
my
is-
eyes.
No closing, but this is like an action one.
Oh, okay.
It says press. Do you have your phone on you?
I do not. I have
Ah.
my watch.
Maybe.
With that.
It says press shuffle on your music library and explain the first song that comes up.
Oh, I know that
Will
I
you be able to
can
do it?
play music on my
Ooh, let's see if it'll work.
thingamajig.
Let's see what comes
Oh,
up.
here it is.
Ooh,
okay, music.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Hopefully we can
pick-
hear it through the mic if
Oh,
it
wait.
starts.
That is Josh's mix. We don't want to play.
We don't want
that.
Josh's mix.
No, I just.
He'll have to explain himself. Josh,
Oh.
explain yourself.
wait. So I'm
Is it
just gonna go
Josh's
to
parody
listen now.
music? Okay.
Just going to listen now, and I'm gonna play the first one. Oh, I'm gonna play it. I have to connect a device.
God dang it.
Why can't you just play through here?
Here.
Yes,
There.
that's-
Now explain your music, Ashley.
Well,
What song was it? Did you see
I-
what song it would have been playing?
It was Billie Eilish.
Okay.
Which song was it? Wait, let me go back.
I like Billie Eilish.
See, me too.
I do. She has a
I
very
want to
nice
say it was a
voice.
newer one of hers. Oh, here we go. Happier Than Ever.
Happier Than Ever. Explain.
Yes. I
Happier
love,
Than Ever.
like, I almost feel like I really like almost love Billie Eilish. I just feel like, and we were talking about it before, I feel like, you know, I think about the 90s, right? The 90s pop stars that were kids.
Yeah.
The Britney Spears, the Jessica
Christina's,
Simpsons.
yeah.
And how as children, they were exploited for their looks.
Mm-hmm.
And how sad that is. And I love how Billie did not
Just
allow
covered
that
up.
to happen.
She doesn't care about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
However, so as a kid, she wore baggy clothes, didn't want anyone to talk about her body. But now that she's 18.
Did you see her new?
Yes.
Yes. I think she's so fly.
I do too.
Yeah.
And I feel like she allowed it to be I'm getting goosebumps.
Yeah.
She allowed it to be when she was ready.
Yes.
She didn't allow the industry to tell her what she was going to do.
Yeah.
She came out when she was ready. She did what she wanted, and she wore the fucking most kick-ass stuff.
Dude.
Did her hair.
Yes.
I thought she was beautiful before.
I did too, but
I think
she
she's
is
beautiful now.
gorgeous. Oh my God.
And I love her music. I love that she does it with her brother.
Me too. Yeah.
You don't listen to Howard, but she had an interview on Howard when she was still a kid. And she talked about a lot of the songs that she came up with and how Phineas, her brother, they just always connect and they're always like each other's.
Oh.
And she grew up in a family that was very accepting of her. And really, she was homeschooled. I don't know if you knew that.
I didn't know that.
But her family was very accepting of her music and cultivated that creative side out of them. And look at what it created. Look at what that did.
It's so, her music always just gives me like the chills. It's so beautiful.
Yes.
And her eyes.
Right? Her eyes are gorgeous.
So beautiful.
Do you watch The Walking Dead?
No.
I haven't in
No.
a long time because it used to be really good and then it got like, I don't know. After so many seasons of a show, I just really,
Yeah,
for
I'm the
most part,
same.
can't.
Yeah.
She actually created a song based on The Walking Dead. And so when she came out with it, I guess people were like, oh, this is such a deep song. And she said, I just based it off some of it was based off of some of the stuff the character said. Some of it was based off the title of episodes. So I just thought that's so creative, so funny.
I love that. I'm going to have to download that. I'm going to have to listen to this.
Yes.
Maybe I'll plug in like a little clip.
You should.
One that won't get us.
I also
Get
like her
kicked
other
off.
song too, her new song Power. I don't know.
I
if you've
may have
that
heard
one.
it. I don't know them by the titles.
If you get a
but
chance, just
Power.
Yeah.
I'll listen to that one too. Oh, good one.
Defo.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. I like that wild card.
Yeah. That's a
I
good
just
one.
wish it would have played, stupid
Yeah.
thing. Every other time I have my phone.
I have my
by
phone.
me.
Yeah. I was going to say.
Okay. What has been your earliest recollection of happiness?
Earliest recollection of happiness. The first thing that popped in my head was weekends at my dad's house.
Oh.
It was always like happiness. We'd play Barbies together. We'd go to the beach. We would go camping. There was always some fun. So that's definite first happiness. Yeah.
Of the first memories that you have.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. And then dancing on his feet. Did you ever like dance with your dad or your mom where you would like step on their feet and they'd like walk around?
No, my kids do that. So
Yeah. My
so
dad
sweet.
used to take dance classes, like the foxtrot and stuff on his own, like to meet friends. And then he would try to teach me and then I would just step on his feet and he would dance. So
That
those are
is-
like fun memories that stick in my head.
Oh, that
Yeah.
is
Yeah,
really
it's sweet.
good.
Yeah.
Sweet
Those are good ones.
memories. Oh.
All right. Next one.
Get down on it.
What is the last thing you lied to your mother about?
Oh. Oh gosh, I have to think about this one. When was the last time I lied to my mother? I've been pretty honest with her.
I know, that's why I laughed. I'm
recently.
like, dig deep, Ash. Dig deep.
Oh, you know what? So last Thanksgiving, her and my brother came over for Thanksgiving, and
Yeah.
I didn't really want her to come over, but I lied to her.
But
and
you told her
said
you
I
wanted her
did.
to?
Yeah, that would be the last. It ended up being okay as far as, hanging out with my mother can be.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really did.
You didn't want her to be there?
No.
Yeah. Okay.
Again,
Okay.
listen later and you'll.
Yeah.
Fine.
We'll rehash mama episodes. Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
How many more do we
Pieces.
have for 2?
I think one.
I think-
1,
You?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No.
Oh,
That's
we're
10.
on to 3.
Okay.
What's the third category?
It is
Reflection.
reflection. Ooh.
Let's reflect.
Oh. What would make you feel closer to me?
Oh.
I like that one.
Okay, I'm going to try not to be funny. Because, like, my funny answer would be, like, touch my toes more.
Yes.
Um,
And I love that.
but I think, first off, I think this podcast helps because we get to hang out more. But I think just connecting more, like talking more.
Okay.
So like we said before, I don't think we were online, but like the texts, we always welcome texts from each other, but we're always afraid to like disturb each other or whatever. But just having more connection, sharing more.
I like
think would
that.
be
And I
good.
agree.
Yeah.
I do. So I hope
Yeah.
you text me
Yeah.
and I'm going to text you. Every time I take a poop, I'm going to let you know.
Oh shit. Sometimes it gets a lot. I may bother you.
That will help us
quite a
become
bit.
closer.
Oh, okay, we're over here.
Aw.
Okay. All right. Wild card. Is this to me or you? It says create your own question. Make it count. Does that mean I create my own question to you?
I would think so.
Okay. I have to create my own question. Make it count.
I'm an open book. Ask me anything.
Oh, goodness gracious.
I'm glad it's putting the pressure on you.
Okay. Okay, you were taking me out
Okay.
on a Saturday. Let's go early evening because I go to bed early.
Okay. So it's like 6.
Yeah. 6 o'clock, me and you, we're going to hang out for the evening. Our spouses have their own things going on.
Okay.
What would we do?
Well, so first we got to eat.
Okay, where are we eating?
We are eating.
Are we reminiscing at Taco Bell?
No.
No,
I
we're
gotta take-
upgrading.
I'm fancying it up.
Where are we fancying it up?
I'm going to take you. What is your favorite food?
I do enjoy a great taco.
Have you
Mexican.
Have you had Lindo's? Lindo Michoacan.
I have.
Okay, you've had that already.
Yeah. Oh, you want to like something new? New memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Although we've never been to Lindo's
We haven't been together, but you did mention that one taco place before
Sin-
we started the pod.
Sin Fronteras.
No.
Oh,
the-
no, that's fast food. No,
we're fine dining this
we're
shit.
fine dining. Absolutely.
It's difficult to find Mexican fine dining.
So I would think Lindo's would be.
I'd go Lindo.
Yes.
Ooh, they do have some good food.
So we would go to Lindo's.
Okay.
And I would let you order
Whatever
whatever
I
you
want.
wanted on the menu. I would pick up the tab.
Shit. Okay. All right.
We would then go see a movie. Do you like romantic comedies?
I do love a good
psychological-
rom-com.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would let you pick the movie out.
Okay.
So we would eat. I would actually say we'd probably eat about 4.
Yeah, that's probably best.
And then we'd have the movie about 5:30. We would to 6. We would see the movie,
okay.
and then I would take you out to look at the stars. I would take a blanket. And
Can
put
we
it on
bring
the hood
dessert with us?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely.
Because I'd like either an ice cream or donuts.
I would put a blanket on the hood of my car. We would get on it. We would just watch the stars, and I
How
would
strong
feed
is the
you.
hood of your car?
It is. It's reinforced with steel.
Okay.
Okay, we can do the back of my.
Okay.
I would put the seats down, put a blanket in there. I would bring you a donut filled
yeah.
with your favorite ice cream. I would get it specially
Ooh.
ordered just for you.
Okay.
And we would just look at the stars and we would talk about the constellations and what they mean to us.
When the hell are you going to ask me out on a
And
date?
then I would tickle your toes with my tongue.
There it goes. But I'm done.
So that's honestly though, I would really take you out to dinner.
Yeah.
We would do a nice dinner and probably a movie
Like, then bullshit.
and then bullshit.
Well,
and
we
then
bullshit the whole time
probably go
anyway.
get some ice cream or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah,
Girl date.
That's what
Okay.
I do.
All right.
Okay.
Feeling reflective.
Ooh. How would you describe me to a stranger?
She is not shy, but can appear that way when you first meet her. but give her a chance, because once she gets comfortable, you will not want to not hang out with her. Because she's fun, she's nice, she's kind, and she can take a good joke. And nothing grosses her out, except spit. And maybe cheese balls burps.
I can probably get past that.
But the spit, the licking. But see, we're the same there. Right. So I would never lick you. That's true. So I would give a little pre-warning, like don't lick her. And she'll love you.
I mean, south of the border is fine.
Not the arms, hands, no, just where it needs to be. Your tongue needs to be one place. In your mouth or yes.
I like that.
All right.
Very good answer.
Okay. Oh, wild card.
No, let it be.
Damn it. This one's going to be hard because we don't have our phones.
Oh, okay.
It says scroll through each other's Instagrams. First off, I don't have anything on Instagram, but find the picture you feel best represents your partner's essence and comment why you chose that picture. That represents your partner. Are we each other partner?
Right. So are you looking at my...
Yeah. So find the picture that you feel best represents your partner. Is that me?
Yes.
My essence, and comment why you chose that image.
So are we scrolling through our own pictures or just like our feed?
I'm scrolling through each other's. So scroll through each other's Instagram. So I'll go through yours.
Okay.
Go through Facebook because I don't have Instagram.
Okay.
So I'll go through. Do you have Instagram?
I do have Instagram.
So I'll go through your Instagram.
Okay.
I'll find a picture I feel best represents your essence.
Okay.
And then I'll comment why I chose that.
I like that.
This would be a takeaway assignment.
Yes.
And then we could screenshot it.
Okay.
Right here.
Okay.
If not, then I'll just cut this part.
Right. But we'll try to make that work.
We'll try to make that happen.
God dang it. We need our phones next time.
Essence. Such a weird descriptor.
Right?
Essence.
What about me most surprised you?
So past tense, meaning like back then.
Yes.
That most surprised me. And it's going to sound silly, but that you were so open. Okay, let me just explain. When we were in 8th grade, when we first met, we became friends fast, like quick friends. We would have lunch together, and then it was just, you were just part of my life forever.
Yeah.
And there was a part in 8th grade where you were dealing with obvious, I know now it's mental health issues, and you started taking those diet pills. Do you remember that?
I do remember that.
And I almost felt like we were in an episode of Saved by the Bell, like the special episode where it was like an intervention.
Yes.
And that was something that most surprised me, that being so young, you would take it to that level so soon, where I always knew I was fat, but I never felt like I wanted to go to that level to like take something for it, or you know, it was just, I'm fat, whatever. But it surprised me that you would go to those lengths to try to be something that you weren't at that time.
I like that answer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was very surprising.
That was our Saved by the Bell.
That was a special episode.
After
I remember going to
school.
the counselor's office.
I know.
Me and Virginia, and was like, okay, we need an intervention.
Do you remember the clothes that she
I
made
was
us?
just about to say, we went into home ec. It was the home ec classroom where there were like all of these like thrift clothes or lost and found from other students. And why did she offer them? The counselor asked you, would you like some?
I don't know. Right. And I don't even think they fit me.
Like first off, you're making this worse because not only do I feel fat, but there's a bunch of little kid clothes and I'm already an adult.
I thought that was so weird. Knew what she was doing, dealing. And I think.
Yeah, she didn't know how to deal with it.
Right. Maybe back then it was a new thing. Like, I don't know. But I think kids in the 70s.
8th grade. I mean, people were dealing with that kind of stuff. But it was so weird how she opened that closet. I know. And I was just like, and what was funny is a lot of them had plaid print on them, and you were a heavy plaid person. You had a plaid backpack, a plaid like thing, and none of them was the same plaid pattern, but you would rock them together like they were an outfit.
But if she had given me stuff that I could have fit into.
True. That is true. All right, wild card.
Wild card.
Admit something.
Admit something.
Admit something. I need an admission.
Oh.
While you're thinking of that, I'm going to reach over and grab
I have to think about what I have not admitted to you already.
a chocolate cup.
Because you know so much about me.
I don't know anything about you the last 20 years.
Oh, man.
I'm kidding. I know a lot about you the last 20 years. I know the big stuff.
Right.
Over the last 20 years.
Is that the important stuff?
No.
No. Oh, it's the little, like.
Don't you think?
The little admissions.
It's the little admissions. Like, big ones, don't get me wrong. They're you know,
they have their
groundbreaking and you need support, whatever. But the little ones are what connects you. Or, what is this one? Brings reflection.
Brings reflection. Ooh, I like that. I don't know if I've told you this. If I have, let me know. I'll admit something else. I have considered getting gastric bypass surgery.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Like recently?
I would say about 6 months ago, I actually emailed, I think it's called like Blossom Bariatrics.
About the bypass or the sleeve?
The sleeve, I'm sorry. Yes.
Me too. My mother-in-law had the sleeve done years ago. She lost a ton. I mean, she was very large. She lost a ton of weight. She's put on a little bit, but she's been this weight for years.
See?
And I think she looks great.
Yeah.
Obviously, the pandemic hasn't been kind
Nice
to
to
any of
anybody.
us, but she had it done. And I think the only thing that she mentioned that was tough to eat is like you can't drink and eat at the same time. It's just too much. So she doesn't have any like liquid with food. I think it's
Still
like
to this day?
Yeah, even today. Like you don't really see her drink when she eats.
See, it scares me though. You know what? It's funny because I feel like for the most part, like I like with my nose piercing, I decided to do it and went and did it.
Yeah.
Piercing here, tongue twice, eyebrow, tattoos. I mean, I just do that shit. Even when I had my tubes tied,
You just did it.
I just did it. Like
What
I
stops you
decided-
from this one?
So you know that card going back, whether you're more afraid of success or failure. I think I'm more afraid of success in a lot of ways.
What do you think? How will it change you in your mind?
I am afraid that I don't like a lot of attention from men. And I feel like for whatever reason, I just feel like smaller girls tend to get more attention.
Did you feel that way when you lost a lot of weight a few years ago? Did you get more attention?
I did.
And you didn't like, it wasn't welcomed?
It was not, like, I think in my head, I thought like, oh, this would be really nice. It actually ends up being not nice because I'm non-confrontational. So I don't like telling people no. And it's like, I have, and here's the thing. I think sometimes some men are just pushy. So I would be like, I have a husband, and they'd be like, so like, I don't see him, just weird comments.
Yeah.
I don't like that. So I think that's part of it. Other stuff that I've talked about doing, like I have this tendency to not finish things. I don't know what that is. So I think part of that might be, so I think in this part, if I did that sleeve, I mean, the risks of it kind of scare me, but again, I have risks of other things and I just do that shit. I think that's kind of, or the other part of it is, what if I get down to my goal weight and it's not everything I wanted it to be? Then what? Then what do I do that
Because then it's mental at that point.
and there's nothing else for me to like say this. I can't say weight's holding me back from doing anything.
Because you see like some people, again, on TikTok, that like will go through the sleeve process, lose a ton of weight, and they're still in the same mentality. And now they have a different issue, right? It's like, oh, all this sagging skin.
Yes.
And now I'm still uncomfortable in my own skin because, I lost the weight, but I still feel like I'm still that person.
I'm still not comfortable in my body.
Yeah. I've thought about that too. Not recently, but before we started like keto the first time, I thought of that. But then I'm a hypochondriac, so I'm like, this is gonna kill me. Like I always feel like, oh, is there a side effect? I'm gonna get that.
The other part of it too is I think if you lose the weight that drastically and quickly, then you're going to have that sagging skin.
Yeah.
I think even though
That's what
we're
I've heard.
bigger, I feel like if we lose it slow enough, it won't be like, we might have some, but it won't be as pronounced as somebody who gets that.
Possibly.
Right?
If you do it, I have to do it too.
See?
You can't sit here fucking skinny as shit. And I'm still a blob.
Well, no, and that's why
Yeah.
we
I'm
discuss
kidding.
like, how hard of a time it is for us.
Yeah.
And then we say, okay, you know what, next week we're going to start.
Yeah, June 1st.
And I feel like if we do it that way, there's not going to be one person who like loses 20 pounds in a week. We'll both be able to lose it slowly.
As long as we both commit.
Right.
That's the.
So if I start to see you losing weight and I'm not, then I can be like, oh shit, I need to get it together.
Yeah.
But you're not going to lose it so fast that
That's
I can't,
true.
you know,
You
at
won't
least keep
notice
up.
5 pounds.
Yeah.
You know, not on this body. You won't notice until there's a good 40. And then you'd be like, what's happening?
Same.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I can't lose any more of my boobs because I don't have much boobs. So it's all going to come from like my stomach, my thighs, maybe my back.
I want the side boob. This part here can go.
That can go.
Yeah, the
Well,
side
can
boob.
it just move? I just want it to move.
I want it moved this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, just move to the front. Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, I admitted
Was that
something.
me? Yeah, that was you. Yeah. Okay.
What do you think I should know about myself that perhaps I'm unaware of?
That's difficult because I don't know. I know you, but I don't. Wait, say it again. That I should know about myself that perhaps I'm unaware of. From what I know of you at this age, I think you might be unaware that other people perceive you as a really good mother. I think you always have it in the forefront of your mind to making sure your kids are happy. At least that's what you like talk about always. That I think maybe you're so maybe concerned with making sure that they are happy that I think you might be unaware that the perception that I get from you is that you're a really good parent that really just wants her kids to be happy and loved.
Thank you.
And that's something that maybe I acknowledge because it's something I want
right?
from my mom or, from you. I don't know. I'm a little jealous.
I mean, you can come and be one of my kids.
Can you get a little rose right there on your arm?
I'm going to. I am.
Get a little rose right there
Yes.
next to your children. You can do your kids first. It's okay. I can be last.
Here. What if I had a rose just kind of snaking around all of it?
Oh my God. I think that would bring me to absolute fucking tears.
Or do you want your own space? Like, do you want a rose here?
Oh.
Do you want a rose here?
Could you put it on your big
Do you
toe?
want a rose here?
Like right here, like right there on your toe.
But
Like
then
a
no
little
one will
rose.
see it.
I will. I will. It's my spot, damn it. My spot.
Big toe it is.
Big toe. You can even be under it. I don't care.
No, I want it on
You
the
step
hairy
on me.
top of it.
Okay, how many more do we got? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will do one. What am I most qualified to give advice about?
Organization.
That was quick. What do you speak?
Seriously, I feel like you could absolutely be, if you ever wanted to like shift careers, you could be one of those, I don't know what they're even called, like an organizational guru.
Ooh, like that one Asian chick that's like, do you find
Better.
joy in this?
You would be better. I am not even kidding. I'm sure if you looked at her house compared to yours, her sock drawer does not look as
I don't think so. No one makes templates from Amazon boxes the way I do.
No. Really, I think you could do tutorials on how to
Ooh, maybe that would be in the
and
next like
schedules.
career.
Because I know it's so
I am
funny.
very scheduled.
I woke up this morning and I was like, I texted you and I was like, almost gonna ask you like, hey, did you do your vacuuming already? But I was like, oh, I don't want to come off as an asshole.
That wouldn't
I
have
should
been
have
an
put a
asshole.
little laughy face, then you would have known.
I would have sent you a picture that I was sitting in the pool.
Oh,
Because when you
you have
texted
a
me,
pool back here?
yeah, we put. I'll show you after the pod.
What the F?
We put a little inflatable, and for the summer months. And when you texted me this morning, I was just getting in.
Had you vacuumed already?
Yes.
What time I need to know, what time do you get up to vacuum on Saturdays?
Well, I wake up at 7 normally because I have to poop in the morning.
Oh, that's right. I forgot.
So I wake up at 7 and then I kind of dilly-dally, brush my teeth, whatever, take a shower. And then I'll come out here and I'll just immediately like start chores. So
Like
by
8-ish?
8-ish, yeah. Like at least it started.
Oh, I was still in bed at 8 this morning.
Yeah.
What time do you go to bed? Like, what time did you go to bed last night?
Like 11,
Okay.
close to midnight. Yeah. around there.
Okay.
So I get like a good 7, 8 hours of sleep. But yeah.
So yeah, organization.
Okay.
You could write 10 books on it, and you could teach college level classes on it.
On organization.
It
was the one college course when I did go to college that sticks with me the most. And Thomas talks about it all the time. Because I took this organization course along with like anatomy and stuff. And I remember when I went to the course, it was the most exciting. So I would come home and talk to him about all of the things that I learned about like time management and like, really like low hanging fruit type of ideas. And to this day, he still brings it up. And he's like, that's coming from your college course I took years ago.
Have you ever thought, because seriously, do you know how many people are this organized?
I think everyone is.
Oh,
Yeah. So when you tell me that you're not, I'm like, you are an odd one. You're the weird one.
I don't think so.
Everyone's like me.
I have done house visits.
That's
home
true.
visits.
You're right. And Thomas used to work in a job where he would deliver phones and he would have to go into people's houses. And he's like, they live like shit.
Yeah.
Where they have like dog poop and like
Yes.
just miscellaneous crap. So.
And there are people, I mean, I would say a good majority of people, their house is clean,
Yeah. Picked up.
but it's not organized.
I don't think my house is organized. Like I'm getting there. I feel like there's a goal. I haven't reached the goal, but we're getting there. we're getting there. Next card.
Oh man. What would be the perfect gift for me?
I don't take you as a stuff kind of person. Like I don't take you as like you like actual things. Maybe you do. Maybe I'm wrong. I would probably more of an experience. I think I would gift you a fantasy experience, I think.
Ooh.
To where it's you and this make-believe experience that you are slaying dragons or you are living in some mystical land. Like some kind of experience like that, I think, is probably a gift that you would appreciate more than earrings or something.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. I like my stuff. If you do come to my house, there's a lot of stuff, but I'm
Yeah.
not a jewelry person.
You're not a jewelry person.
No.
Yeah.
And at this point, I have enough stuff. So absolutely.
Yeah.
I agree.
It would be.
Can you make that happen? Can
I
you
could
create?
try.
No.
Can you organize?
Can you organize something like that, and then you can make money off of it? Because who else wouldn't want those experiences?
Yeah.
Do you remember the Excalibur? When
Yeah.
they used to have those rides, you'd get on and it'd be like,
Oh yeah, simulator.
the simulator.
Ooh,
I mean,
Yes.
VR is a much more
that's
prevalent
true.
thing today.
It is very hot now. But those experiences that you live in your books, that you experience in your mind,
Ugh.
and then you can like see it like vividly. Yeah.
Come up with interactive books.
Ooh, that like pop out at you.
Yeah, you
And you
motherfuckers
can
better not take
see-
our
I know
ideas.
it's mine. Copyright it right now, damn it. But yeah, where you're reading and then it just like the visual effects of what the characters look like. And wouldn't that be
And what if you could
amazing?
even put like, you want them to have like, like whatever, nationality you are, you can make them.
Ooh, you can customize your own experience.
Yeah, so you can give them whatever
Mm.
skin color you want, whatever background you want.
Yeah.
You want
Coming up
hair
with
color.
inventions. I think that would be really cool.
I do too. How do we get
Yeah.
the ball rolling on this?
We need anyone help?
If you have ideas, add us.
Anyone? That's right. Shall we do one more? Because we're already well over an hour, and that's exciting. But I feel like we need to finish this game, and I think we have one card each, right? I think
we do.
Final card each, right?
One. There's only one card.
Who did you just read, or did I just read?
What would make you feel closer to me?
No, that wasn't the last one. It was the gift one, right?
Mm.
Oh, gift one. You read the gift one. I answered. Okay. So this is the last card. Last card. What is one thing you think I can do that would dramatically improve my life?
Ooh. Let go of your insecurities.
You're so right.
But I mean, it's one of those things where we were talking about, I can't just say that and then you have the ability to do it.
True.
So something that I think you could actually put into practice is you could fart a little bit more.
There you go. On command.
No, honestly, I think your life is pretty spectacular. I look at you and again, I go, you have it all together. You got a house. You got a husband that loves you, that wants to poke your butt all the time.
True.
Right? You have this organizational skill that I will never live up to. I couldn't even get one of my drawers to look like this ever.
I feel, oh God, it's so weird like hearing the impression that others have on you when you're like, that could be furthest from how I actually feel.
I know
about myself. It's so
See, when I tell people about you, I'm like, she is the best, like seriously, the best person I know.
Oh,
yeah. She's like forgiving, loving, awesome.
We can't end
kick ass.
Crying. That's the finish card.
And I think too, sometimes not that we have what's the word I'm looking for? Not that we've taken each other for granted, but I think that separation because of, stupid life getting in the way, we forget that about each other.
We really do. Of like what connected us so much when we were in high school. And it was your acceptance of me for everything.
And same.
You
came up to me and I was like, this person really wants to be my friend.
And she didn't care that I had pimples or...
And you didn't care that I had stupid blue eyeliner on and a plaid shirt. And
hair. It was just we wanted to have fun and like be together. Oh, my heart. Well, that was good. Ooh, and my fart. That's good.
That was good.
Okay, we'll have to do more games maybe.
I agree.
We'll have to think of more games.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's been well over an hour. That was fun.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Yes. I hope you enjoyed it. Stick around for the next one.
Bye. Started back in the summer of 96. Threw our cares to the wind, we were just two kids. And a Hawaiian summer turned into a lifetime. 25 years, yeah, damn, they flew by. Two and two together, never know what you're gonna get. We don't need nobody else. 'Cause we're always dancing to our own beat. We're always running our chatter cheeks. Come on, let's talk about it, hey. Come on, let's scream and shout it, hey. Beauty is whatever we decide. No one gets to say we're wrong or right. And we rose from the ashes, look at us now. Don't know where we're headed, but we'll figure it out. We're always dancing to our own beat. We're always running our chatter cheeks. Come on, let's talk about it, hey. Come on, let's scream and shout it, yeah. Hey, we're always dancing to our own beat. Let's talk about it, hey, let's talk about it,